the narrative. Because obviously the Paul Pelosi stuff is in the news today. But this is way, way, way beyond the Paul Pelosi stuff and the cameras from the Capitol Police there and the body cam stuff. And this goes way beyond that. If you think about this only in the frame of this particular story, you're going to miss it. You're really going to miss the boat on this. There's something you have to prepare yourself for. It will be true your entire life, and so you need to be ready for it. And you need to prepare the people around you. And that is the setting of the narrative. The setting of the narrative. The narrative, how you think about things, is so critical to how you will react and how most of the population will react and how they will move for something. Let me give you a little example here. Let's say you wanted to learn the piano. All right? You want to become a pianist. You want to become a pianist. Anyway, you want to learn the piano. And your mother hires you a piano instructor. Woohoo, you're excited. But then right before your first lesson, you get pulled aside by your friend and say, hey, that dude who's going to be teaching you piano, I found out he's a Nazi. He was a Nazi camp guard. Did you know that? This guy is a murderer and a monster. Okay, so you sit down and do your piano lesson. Let's say you don't cancel. And everything he tells you, what would you be thinking about? How would you be framing it? Whatever he said, it would shade everything because your friend got to you before your first lesson. He got to you first before you met the guy, and now he has shaded everything you do. Whether or not that guy is or isn't a Nazi really doesn't matter at all because in your mind, he already is. Therefore, when he yells at you a little bit, no, not that key, you think, what, are you going to kill me too? Shades everything. That's why you need to prepare yourself whenever any story comes out, and there will be a new one tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. You need to prepare yourself for 24 to 48 hours of lies, agenda-driven lies. They are not trying to find the truth. They're not trying to get you the truth. They're not doing any of this stuff at all. They're trying to set a narrative for their own political purposes. And the reason I bring this up is the right misses this over and over and over again. And actually, beyond missing it, the right will go out and help them do it time and time again. And then when they always get caught flat-footed, they'll come around in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Oh, man, dang, guys, I can't believe they got me. Whew. It turns out 15 days to slow the spread wasn't a good idea, guys. My bad. I mean, I'm glad you're owning it. I'm glad you're coming around, but it's too late. You have 24 to 48 hours on the right to lock shields with your fellow man on the right and fight back against the false narrative the communist apparatchiks are setting. If we don't join forces, lock shields and fight back in 24 to 48 hours, then it's already lost. Immediately, Paul Pelosi, the story comes out, in 24 to 48 hours, there was this full court press. Oh my gosh, it's some deranged MAGA guy. He was trying to hunt down and assassinate Nancy. Poor Paul. These violent right-wingers from the president on down. 24 to 48 hours, they all jumped in. And I sat and watched half of the politicians and pundits on the right go along. Yeah, man, it is too bad. And what do we get? What's the real truth? Well, the district attorney didn't think you needed to see any body cam footage.
Are you planning to release the 911 call or any body camera video?
Not at this time.
Not at this time, huh? Went on to say that it would just promote conspiracy theories. People were mad at her. You should admire it because she knows exactly what she's doing. She knows. Oh, yeah, sure. That video looked bad. But it didn't matter because we spent 48 hours setting the narrative. It's too late now.
Support the First TV today and get instant access to exclusive specials like Who is Ron DeSantis, the history of FBI scandals, and America's worst presidents. Visit thefirsttv.com/support or download the First TV app to become a supporter and start watching today.